I think she's muted.
I'm on now.
All right. Good morning. Good morning, our people. We're trying to do something fancy today. And it did not work out, but it's okay. We got this, Thank God for backup. We do have a backup to actually show you guys what we wanted to do today. So today is a very interactive show. So hopefully you have your thinking cap on, you have your pen and your paper because it's a learning section. We want to see how much of the knowledge that you have acquired from your Saturday classes. So this is the time, and maybe a winner may take home some, something I don't know yet. So let's see who's the smartest of them all today. My name is Nachim Sag. I'm here in Houston, Texas, and I have my beautiful sisters who are going to introduce themselves. Sisters.
Good morning, our viewers. Thank you for joining us. Today is a very special day because once we're done, we'll be transitioning to the Mega Freedom Conference that involves everybody from the Lower Niger Territory. So you just have to be part of this, and that is how we're preparing our people. The kind of questions we'll be asking questions. Today is gonna be very, very interactive. So we'll be asking questions to know how smart our people are in joining the main program that comes up. Couple of hours. No, I think in the next 1.5 hours or thereabouts.
Yeah.
So everybody, stay tuned. It's with this freedom, eh? Yeah. Hey, I don't know what to say.
We're going home.
We are going home. Simple, period.
Absolutely.
So anyway, thank you for joining us. My name is Dr. Augusta Nasike. Thank you for having us.
Thank you, viewers. We appreciate you today. Like my sisters have said, we're excited. My name is Dr. Ekwi Simon Okube, Lexington, Kentucky. Give us an opening statement. It is one thing to know the problem. It is another thing to understand the problem. Because except you understand the problem, you may never understand the solution. In Nigeria, and indeed entire Africa, everyone knows the problem. They can even earn money 24 hours a week talking about the problem on social media.
Mm-hmm.
But with Daughters of Truth, we do not only talk about the problem, we talk and discuss the long-lasting solution, which is why we encourage you to please like, share, subscribe, and follow us so you can become a change maker and not a lamenter. Thank you very much.
Yep. Lamentation book is full. Lamentation chapter 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think it's in millions now. We don't want to lament anything. We want to be an action maker. We never want to make that change that we've all been yearning for years. So our topic today, and thank you guys for sharing. Like Sister P said, this is very important. And in the next few hours, we'll be transitioning to the mega conference. This is the conference that we have been waiting for all our lives. For the first time, our enemies that will see that we are together, we are working together because the freedom of our children is important to us, very, very important to us. We no longer want to lag behind. So please share, get someone else involved. Right now, we have 17 people. Imagine if you share with 10 more people, that's 170 people. Don't worry about the numbers that you see there. There's a number game that is going on, but we don't really care because our people are actually listening. So thank you guys so much for joining us. Sister, you want to take off? Let me pull up some of these questions, Sister Augusta.
Yes, thank you. You have anything to say?
We're excited because, like Sister Mona said, what they did was to divide and conquer us. But now we are waking up, understanding that we can work together, that we don't have anything that's like a problem between us, that the problem we have that are all man-made. The problem that we think that we have between ethnic and clan or town or whatever, they're all man-made. They introduce those problems so that while we are busy clashing and fighting and warring amongst ourselves, they will be busy stealing our resources. So it's all about resource control. And that's what we're telling our people. Come on board. Let's understand this solution on the table. Sometimes some people say, oh, there are many ways. No, no, no. Ask those people that are telling you there are many ways. What is your own way? Bring it on board. Let's discuss it. Your own way that is under the table. And you tell us you know 3, somebody knows 4, and you keep it under the table. And then you come and lament on top of the place, making noise, causing confusion everywhere. No, we are better than that. We, the people, we know better. For every problem, there's a solution. But you need to find a solution, work on it. And it's not something you do once and disappear. You will continue. There's what we call Operation Push. That is, push till you see solution.
Mm-hmm.
Continue to work at it. Are you ready, Sister Mona?
Almost.
So you continue to push, continue to do all the necessary things. You don't just sleep and then something comes to your head. You say, oh, okay, today we are going to do this. And then you go and sleep, try this, what we call try your luck. Today you try this, tomorrow you try that. And then you're carrying us going in circles. Going in circles. Where are we going? We don't know. No, 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 no. We are better than that. We are smart people. We are intelligent people. Collectively, the people, we're not talking about book smartness. We're saying having sense, being able to think critically. Our market women are smart people.
Very smart people.
Even those that are without degrees, they are very smart. But people have been confusing them for their own gains, telling them cock and bull stories. Today, Mbagaba, Ajambene. Tomorrow, Ogaga, Ajambene. We are done with that. You can't do that anymore. When you did it before, daughters of truth were not there. Today, daughters of truth, daughters of the land, because we know more daughters are coming up, rising up, saying, what are you doing? Tell us what you're doing. Explain it to us. So we encourage our daughters. We encourage women, because we are the ones that give birth to these children. Do not stand and say, oh, they got it, they will do it. No, that's what we did for years. We thought we had leaders. We thought we had people that knew what they were doing. Until we looked in to see what they were doing. Even those that said they were doing freedom fighting. We went there to say, what are you doing? Show us. They were doing nothing. Nothing. For years. Taking our people for a ride. Deceiving them, making money from them. Building houses all over the world and keeping women there. We said, this is not good enough. We say, you can't do this anymore. So we're here for solution, not to lament. Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you, Sister Ife, for that. So like we said, today is going to be an interactive section. We have been out here every Saturday talking and talking and talking. So today is examination day. We wanted to provide this on Facebook so we can get some idea on the percentage of those that actually got these things correct, these questions correct. But unfortunately, it did not work out. So we'll do it manually. So actually, if you know the answer to any of these questions, just type it on it by your name. And I'm going to keep tally of those that got it right. And then we'll see who sort of answer some of these questions correctly. And we'll get in touch with you and see what else we can do. All right. So today, again, our brothers and sisters are coming on board in the next 1.5 hours. Send the message to other people. We have it on our Facebook page. Please forward that link. We need people to come on. This is what we've been waiting for all our lives, to do the right thing. So the first question says, what day was constitutional force majeure activated? If you know the answer, you can put it on the some smart pants is trying to answer first. Okay. I feel like, when you're too smart in class, you don't finish your question, you already raise your hand like, God, I need to get this answer out. So if you know the answer, you can keep that in, you can type that in there. And I'm writing down names and keeping tallies. So we have 2 people here that got the answers correct. And can someone come online and tell us what happened that day? If you are, if you're sure of your answer, can you come online and tell us what happened that day when constitutional force majeure was activated? And we're gonna go one at a time. I know that's why this is the old-fashioned way of doing it. The Facebook would have only shown one question. So if you know what happened that day, please come on and tell us what it is, who was there, how was it done, tell us that you got this part, because we really have to Warsaw. They are not saying so to get where we're going with my people. So I have two people that says December 16, 2020. I don't know if the next person says December, March 17th. I don't know if you're referring to the first or the second question. So one at a time, we're still on number one. Two people say December 16, 2020. So please give us an idea what happened that day. What happened that day? You can type it in, you can come on if you're not embarrassed. You can actually call in as well. You can actually call in as well and we'll put you on so that you can tell our people what happened that day. Because we want to see who is paying attention. We've been talking and talking, and some people will say, I didn't know what they said. I thought they are restructuring, constructing this. We really want to know who got this packed today because we are going home. So if you know the answer, if you are confident that you know what happened that day, that you have been engaged, this is the time to show us that you got this packed. So sisters, go ahead.
Yes, we can. We can wait for the. Some people have actually put up answers. But we still need somebody that can talk to see if they are just doing a. You know how we do in exam hall. So if you have an idea of what happened that day, as Sister Mona rightly said, we want you to explain. It was a beautiful day, and if you know the time that we started the constitutional force majeure and what is contained in that CFM, we would appreciate a call.
What it meant to our people.
Exactly what the CFM is all about and what it contained, what the grievances, because we have 5 demands from the federal government. We need somebody that could come up and tell us. Mm-hmm. You don't have to say verbatim, just say what you know in your own words. We would appreciate it.
And I just posted the link for the StreamYard if you want to come on board. Exactly. Or you can call us on our phone number posted on the screen, +1 774 338 0942 +1 774 338 0942. So you can call this number as a phone number or you can call it as a WhatsApp. So if you have the gut, because this is an intelligent platform. That's why a lot of people don't call it, because we don't go, are you saying, where? So people are sort of intimidated to come and be on our platform. But if you are smart, if you have your smart pants on, this is the time to come and show what you got, brothers and sisters. This is the time. So we are waiting. Any takers? Any takers? Justice and I see Justice and Sydney that gave the answer. Sydney said December 16, 2020. I don't know, Sydney. You tell me what happened that day. Let me see how correct you are. So if you think this is the right answer, come and tell us why. Call us, come on board, tell us what happened that day. And then our brother Justice is saying December. So they are so sure it's December 16, 2020. Wow. Okay. Tell us what happened that day so others, can learn from it. Because some people didn't see it. They have not had time to see it. So this is a good time to do the summary, and let it not just come from us. Let it come from our viewers. Any takers? Any takers on that question? Any takers? Be bold. You're bold. You're from the lower Niger. Come out. Come out and do your thing. This is what we are known for. We are smart pants and we are not apologizing for it. Deal with it. Deal with it. That's what smart pants people do. So come on and let us know. If not, we'll proceed. Sister Augusta, give us a summary of what happened that day, just so that some of our new audience that wasn't present can get some information.
We have our brother Dioru Sydney. He actually wrote, let me read out what he wrote. Let's see. He said that December 16, 2020, the joint proclamation of the sovereignty dispute by accredited delegates of the Nigerian Indigenous Nationalities Alliance for Self-Determination for the Southern and Middle Belt territories and the constitutional force majeure was declared and proclaimed.
Bravo!
Clap for
Bravo, bravo, bravo. It looks like we're getting a winner here now. It looks
I
like
didn't even, but the fact that he remembered all the terminologies, now I would have just broken it down and broke it. But he remembered all
yes,
the
so our brother
terminologies.
is serious.
Means that he is paying attention. Of
Yes.
course, that
Yeah.
was when the people of the southern and the middle belt came together to say, you know what, we are done. We are done.
Power to the people.
You know what? You know
Yes.
what,
Go ahead.
sisters? This is
Mhm.
a brother that told me, he said that he downloaded all our videos and the videos
Wow.
of brother Tony. Because he joined late, but when he heard, he said his spirit told him that this is correct. So he downloaded, he said he will watch even till middle of the night. He will sit down watching them, making notes, taking notes, like following everything. That's
Wow.
why it's so detailed, you know, that's
Wow.
why he knows, even when he wasn't there when he was done. He
He
followed
wasn't
it. And
there.
this is what we want our people to do. Don't do follow, follow.
Hello.
Don't just go and follow somebody that said this is it. As I was talking, somebody said, you're attacking your brother again. Are you all right? Criminals are not my brother. I beg you in the name of the Lord. If you're here, your people
Sister,
spirit.
you don't even have to say these are the people that didn't study. You know, when you didn't study, exam comes, you will start one fire so that you can
Yes,
destroy the examination.
exactly. Exactly.
So, so these are the people that didn't bring their notebook. They didn't even know there's an exam going on. So
Mhm.
Sydney, awesome Sydney. Sydney is getting the point for question number 1. If you think you can challenge him, we have question number 2 coming up. Wow.
Hey, brother Justice, you were actually there for the first match. I thought you would have taken this thing up because he logged in. He logged in and he attended the first match. I thought he would have picked up on this one and do shakara with it. But brother Sydney, that wasn't even part of the first major, has been able to narrate it, giving us all the terminologies, the alliance territories, the Ninas group, how we came about and said, you know what, enough is enough. And what the constitutional force majeure meant is that we are repudiating the 1999 Constitution, the Constitution that has held us in bondage, the Constitution that is still holding us in bondage. So we said, you know what, we are no longer interested. We are repudiating it. And there were 5 demands that the Ninas group made to the federal government. And we're hoping that the federal government, we okay. I think some of those questions, I think I will have to. I don't want to start telling the answers of some of those questions, but basically, what we did was to dispute the 1999 Constitution, and our grievances were made known to the federal government.
As the owners of the land,
Exactly.
we said no, because we're the owners of the company. So you can't run the company anymore this way. Go ahead, please.
Yeah. So, Sister Muna, you want to go with the second question?
Yes, give me 1 minute.
And the beauty of what we're saying is that our brothers showed that even when you were not when it was done, it's a universal thing. It was a standard thing that was done. So if you study it, it will make sense to you. Even 200 years after today, our children will see what we did. It will make sense to them. That's how you know that you're on the correct path. You're not doing mago. You're not doing rigmarole. You're not doing abragadabra. Yeah, you see, do one. That's the one that say, "Well, Kylie, maybe, well, all those stuff." 419.
Will disappear.
Or you tell us that some spirit from Elohim and Elohai is telling you to work at a certain space,
My
Oh
dear,
my God.
it's unbelievable. It's unbelievable.
Turning our quest for freedom into franchises and all that.
Private business.
Private
And
business.
family business. Yeah.
All right, so we have the second question. We say, when did the 90-day timeline given to the government end? When did the 90-day timeline given to the government end? So we're asking, and so if you recall from the constitutional force majeure, well, no, let me not give you the answer. I was trying to explain it away. All right.
Wait, our brother Justice also came up with the answer of part of what is contained in the CFM. He said, 1, that political parties should close shop was one of the demands, and 2, that federal government should set up a transition committee. So now you are paying attention. That's a good one. That's
that's why we need to go back home and build our country, build our land, because we have brain power, we have the human resources, we have all that is needed to get it done, and we are in other places using our resources for other people. So yes, Brother Justice, you are correct. Though you did it right. You did it right. So our next question, then,
Simona, before you go to the next question, please, our viewers, share. We don't want to just be calling two names here. Please share. We need people to, interact, to listen to what we're saying. And as you said, today is interactive session, so we need more people to continue to give answers. So share. Thank you, Sister Mona. Go ahead.
Yes. So the next question is up. If you know the answer, please type it in, or you can call in. Again, this is an interactive section. We don't bite. You can see we are beautiful. We don't have extra set of teeth. So come in and give us your answer. Tell us what happened that day. Interactive section to allow our people to learn more of what we're doing. Please come in, call. So, Augusta, can you pin the phone number as well as the link, please? I'll post I'm putting in the link again. So just catch it now and pin it before it disappears. Right. So when did the 90-day timeline given to the government end? When? Is it December 16 of 2020? Is it March 17 of 2021? Is it October 1st of 2021? Or is it June 12th of 2021? Some people did some things on June 12th, again, trying to deceive our people. That's why we chose all this number, to cause a little bit of confusion, for those that are not following. So if you know the answer, type it in and let us know what day it was done. And you can tell us exactly what happened that day as well. If you do know, you can tell us what happened that day as well. So our brother Sydney again says March 17 of 2021 and ended on that date. So, okay, anybody, any divergent opinion, answer? Anybody has something different? Can anyone tell us what happened that day? And then we'll go from there. I only have one taker. It looks like Mr. Sydney is going to take this trophy home, and Brother Justice and his son will be second. So show us our brother Stephen Osa. Okay, let me not try to mess up your name. I'll just post the answer here. Osa here. Okay, so our brother Sydney said March 17th, and our brother Stephen says March 17th. Sister, do you think it was March 17th?
No, we have another of our brother that said, isn't it Allow Precious Crown Ademuyi? I think that's his name.
Our brother said March 17th.
March 17th. Wow.
People are all about March 17th. Could it be because that's the answer, right? Make sure you're not copying up of your brother. So.
Smart people will also add 90 days to 16th December and get it also. Our people are that smart.
That's smart.
Our people are that smart. That's why we are investing with all our hearts, because we know that the Nigeria that they found themselves is making them to perform under below capacity, below capability. Because sometimes some people say we are building one hospital in Afibu, we are building one in where. Meanwhile, we're supposed to have state-of-the-art hospitals, every city in the territory. And tell us to clap for you. You'll be one school somewhere, tell us, no, that's performing below standard. More. Our people are dreamers. They want to do great things. So we are not waiting for you anymore. 2023, we are not waiting. It's now. That's when we're doing it. Because our people need to run.
Now or never. So
our brother said that day is his birthday. Okay, now.
Wow.
Double.
Thank you. Just as you rightly said, they have undercut us in such a way, whether we are undercutting ourselves, I don't know. They have made us in such a way that we because the what is the quota system that they introduced to allow people from the core north to have 2 or 3 and get admission into Ireland institutions. Those people eventually they come back to become your managers, your senior, officers and all that. They become the directors of big parastatals. And these are people without brain. These are people that are not smart. These are people that, when we're in secondary school or primary school, they are the one that sits at the back. Not that I'm judging anyway. They're not the ones that when teacher is said, they say, "Hi, sir, I know the answer." At the end of the day, these people came back to be the ones to be your managers, to be your general overseer, whatever, to be your general manager at your place of work. So they don't have what it takes to build these things up. And that is why we are saying we need to get this freedom at all costs. We need to get this freedom so that our potentials, those ones that are hidden, those ones that we have at our tips, will be able to come out to the fullest and will be able to execute what we needed to execute without fanfare or whatever. So it's good we are doing this, letting our people know that, hey, start using your brain. You have it. You have it in you. Trust me. You have it in you. So
Or
let's
even
start.
understanding the fact that on that December 16, that power returned to the people. For the first time, you're saying to the internal colonizers, I employ you. You're working for me. I get to decide my destiny. I get to decide how it's going to go down. I get to have my power back. I get to decide if you will continue to rule me in the manner that you're ruling. So all these things, because some people still don't know. That's why some governor will wait for Buhari to give them order to defend their land. So if you as a citizen understand this, you can begin to talk to those around you to say, do you realize that when this thing happened, we are basically saying that we do no longer believe in this constitution that is against us. We do no longer give power to these people to be over us. So it basically it should change your mindset. If you understand where we're going with this, you should change your mindset. And that's why we're saying, please, today is the day to share, give this information out. For anybody that have not heard about Ninas, it's actually a sin. If you ask me, if you live in that contraption called Nigeria, you have not heard about Ninas and the work that they're doing, you should be ashamed of yourself. Go and bring that information and start reading. The same way, if the Lord Jesus is going to come now, you don't know that Jesus existed, you're already to the left. You're already to the left. You don't have any other solution. Nothing else is working apart from noise making. And finally, we have come across something that is tangible. It would be highly irresponsible for any adult 18 years and above not to understand what is being done. If you need help, let us know. That's what we're here for. We can meet you in a private circle with your friends and break it down for you. Or you can go on the website, www.ninasffn.org. There's so many avenues for you to get this information. It's all about the willingness on your own side and the fact that you no longer want to deceive yourself, thinking that some random madman or somewhere, some random god somewhere will go and get you freedom when you haven't done anything on your part to understand that freedom. So thank you. So for those that said March 17th, you are absolutely correct for that day. So our next question goes, how many days was given for the period of consultations with elected officials from the alliance territories? How many days? So if you know the answer, put it down there for us and let us know what happened that day. Any other associated activities. If you are knowledgeable, let us know. So this is a good time. Some people already answered. Okay.
Yes, our brother Steve was already going ahead trying to, but there's a little adjustment to his answer. Steve, keep trying, keep trying. There's a little technical, call it technicalities. There's a little. I don't want to give out the answer. Yep.
Yeah, I didn't want to read it out. I saw what he wrote. I said, okay, there's a little.
Yeah, somebody's getting it right. Somebody's getting it right.
Yeah.
And someone will say, why all these notices? Like we keep telling you that we are working with UN 2007 Declaration for Indigenous Peoples' Rights. There are standards, there are protocols, there are things that you need to do. You need to give notices, official notices to people, the stakeholders, the people that own the land with you, the people that are working with you, people that are operating in your space. You need to give them notices. It's not something you just wake up and say, oh, you get out of there. Oh, I will bomb you, I will kill you, I will cut your head, I will do this, I will castrate you. No. That's 1805. That's when they do things like that. This is 2021. We follow protocols. We want to do, because we want to have a nation that our children will be proud of, even 200 years after. Like you see people coming to America. It's somebody that built America. If they did not build America on a solid foundation, we will not be coming here. So we want to build our own nation on solid foundation. We don't want to use terrorism to destroy terrorism. We want to follow protocol. You understand? So we get notices to the stakeholders, bit by bit, 90 days to federal government. Then our brother, somebody should tell whether he's right. Please, I'll leave you under the next one, because the next one was for the elected officials. How many days did we give them?
Giving to the government. Yes.
For Brother Chinedunwa Chineke, we've said that this platform is not for looking, it's not for Itiboribo. So I would advise you to just find your level. Look, we are discussing something important. He said after the conference, what nonsense, what next? Can you imagine Olodo like you? Move, because I'm getting really irritated at people that don't want to get it.
These are the people that will have to give fortified water to build their brain after the nation is restored.
Exactly. People, you don't know that the Alliance territory have collapsed into the NINAS project. Every Alliance territory, recently the Middle Belt, they are doing, either they have finished doing their Charter of Relations or they are still doing it. They've collapsed into the NINAS project. You want somebody that will be pulling your mind or telling you stories, like Tales by Moonlight, gingering you so that you feel as if some help is coming from somewhere while there is none. Is that what you want? You want us to build lies upon a new nation? You want us to tell you lies that will make you feel happy? Because if you cannot sustain the hotness here, find your level. We don't deal with Itibori boss. You better, I'm going to actually block him.
You can't follow, if you can't follow logic and critical reasoning, we say this platform is not for you. It's as simple as that. In life, there are, all fingers are not equal. We have people in primary 1, primary 2. There's some people in college and all that. So this is platform for people that are ready to interact and reason. It's as simple as that. So do we go ahead to say what the answer is now?
Yes.
So we gave 30 days. Yeah, Justice, Sydney, we can see all of you. Yes, you're right. We gave 30 days to elected officials in the Alliance territory because they are the people representing us at the federal level. So they needed to get an official notice. And we gave them 30 days for them to go back home with their people, the indigenous people, the so-called people that they are representing at the federal level, to say, okay, what is going on? Is that what you did? Is that what you want? Okay, what do you want us to do going forward? That was what that thing was for, consultation. Did they do it? No. They were busy deceiving themselves. But did it stop the project? No, because the owners of the company are the ones driving this vehicle. So we are not waiting for them. We are not waiting for the elected officials because they are working for us. We are not waiting for the federal government because federal government is an illicit, is a defunct, is a rogue entity. They stole our land, stole everything that we have. So we do not want to wait for them to tell us what to do. We are only following the protocol, which says you have to notify all the stakeholders.
Yep.
And that is what we're doing, period. But we are continuing with our project.
Thank you for explaining that so well, because some people are saying, hey, what are y'all doing here? What are y'all doing here, my dear? There's a difference between a mechanic, because you're hitting cars in the head does not mean you can go and start having surgery in the head. It's not the same thing. So we are here, like my sister said, following protocols. There are reasons why this date has to be given. We did not wake up one day and say, hey, 90 days for this one. These are requirements in order to get to the next action that we have to take. So if you can begin to understand this process, Sister Augusta have already told you, if you want to go and see somewhere thinking that someone pretending, doing all manner of sort of stuff, photoshopping, whatever is what's going to give you food, you will be running in circles. The police will come and get you. They will come and get you while you're listening to one of your propagandas. So that's not what we're here to do today. We are looking to present tangible evidence. We are looking to present, work with those that understand the protocol, work with those that, some people have been calling UN, but they are calling them with pictures of dead people. Yeah, they are not listening. We are working with the guidelines that they provided so that when you call upon them,
Samona, the dead people that they killed themselves. You set my people up and get them killed? and you want to UN to come and listen to you,
I wonder.
you have to have something that's coming to you.
Mhm.
Something else is coming for you, not UN.
All right. So 30 days was the answer for that one. So we are proceeding to the next question. All right. Oh, I don't have the screen on. Okay. How many people constitute the CMF signatories? That was how many, not a charge. I think I said it the wrong way. What group of people? Not how many people. You should say what group of people constitute the CMF signatories. So if you know the answer, if you think it's the people of the Alliance territory, if you think it's the Fulanese, or if you think it's the colonial masters or the internal colonizers, if you know the answer, drop it in the box, call in, tell us, who and who that you know. Some of our brothers after the
Sister Mona, can you scroll it up because they're not saying below the this thing? Can you scroll it up a little bit?
Yes, sure. What about now? Is it
Yes,
better?
yes, they can see. Yes.
All right. So if you know the answer, drop it in there for us and let us know. If you have the time calling, we have the link posted. You can call in or link in. However way you want it, again, today is an interactive show. I know some of you are in your bedroom, not doing anything. You don't really have to have the camera on. You can turn it off and still talk sense. So, if you don't have clothes on, we don't want to see that. Just turn off your camera and talk. So this is a good time. The phone number is listed on our screen, +17743380942, +17743380942, or you can use the link posted to come in and give us your contribution. So what group of people constitute the CMF signatories? I'm looking for answers. Actually, I can't see because this screen is blocking me. So let me go back to the this thing.
We have our brother Precious Ademuyiwa said A as in apple. So he chose A. Oh, our brother Sin actually went further to say there are 120 people.
Yes, Sydney, I need to be sitting beside you during the exam.
It's really showing that he went through the whole document, the whole videos and everything.
Oh my God.
He doesn't want to be follow. You do follow.
That is too funny.
That's the type of people he wants.
It reminds me of my baby son. He got reported by his teacher because he won't stop putting his hand up. And the teacher was like, you can't be the only one talking. He said, Mommy, but I can't help myself. My hand just goes up. Goes up by itself.
So we have brother Steve. Steve was here. People of the Alliance territory, which is A as well. So we have people that are listening. Yes.
Yes. All right, sister.
If you know the Alliance territory, can you tell us who are in the Alliance territory? That would also help. Like these days, I don't want to mention names. So we need people to tell us who and who are in the Alliance territory, please.
Absolutely. Yep. Who and who is. Let us know. I know if you're taking any exam, ask Sydney if he's going.
Okay.
Maybe change your name to Obidia so that after him will be next. You'll be sitting next to him. Yeah, the guy is too much.
Are they responding? The members of Alliance territory, who are they?
Yes. So
yes, we have Brasini again. It said the Lower Niger Congress, the Middle Belt, and the West.
Good.
Okay. Let's have other people.
Okay.
Sister, we don't give them expo now.
I thought no. I took it away.
Well, Brother Steve said Southwest, Southeast, and Middle Belt. Yeah. Mr. Ola Ben Ola, Southwest, South, and Lower Niger. Mr. Steve Afulukwe, the Alliance is made up of the Lower Niger Territory, Oduduwa, and Middle Belt. All your answers are sweet. Let's continue. Do we have any
sorry, for those that are new, We
They
are
say
showing you.
we can't help it.
I need to show them now. Those
Go
are me.
ahead, go
Once
ahead.
you go to class and when some people are answering and you don't know anything, it can cause anxiety. So, so those are new. This is it. This is the map. You can see here is Sharia territory. These ones have removed themselves from Nigeria, from the secular nation that we are building in Nigeria. They removed themselves. So here is the alliance territory. So you can see, like people answering say southwest. That's the Oduduwas. Southwest, the Oduduwas, the middle belt, and then the lower Niger territory where you have the southeast. So we are all together.
And even the Midwest wants their name to be called all the time.
Okay,
So
Midwest, yes, is inside.
So
it's the area. Yes, Midwest is inside the air. It does that they call them South. That's why we thought that we group all of them as South. So Midwest, the old region called Midwest, which is currently now they are all in South. So they're here also, and we're working together. Continue, please.
Let me also add another question. Sister, we show that calendar map again. So please, at the Sharia territory, when did this Sharia territory move on?
Yes.
If anybody can answer that question.
Yes.
When
What
did they come together and
know.
No. What year? Let me put it specifically. What year did the Sharia territory move on?
Yes, separate themselves from the rest.
Because
they are the ones that the separationists, that the ones that the secessionists.
Yes,
they keep calling others secessionists.
Yep.
But they are the separationists. They seceded from Nigeria.
They are the terrorists. They are
all the risks. Yes.
So they seceded from the Nigeria we all agreed to build. They moved on, removed themselves and moved on. Said they are now Sharia territory and they moved on. When did that happen? Because it's good to argue with facts. Yes, Brother Sydney is going again.
Brother Steve is behind him.
Okay.
Brother Ola is behind him.
Okay.
Brother Mazi Grant Smith is behind him.
Intelligent people.
He also with
Brother Ola has a different. I wish you could come on and tell us why his own is different.
Oh,
not 1999. You know?
Ola, can you tell us why yours is different?
Please tell us why your own is different.
Yes, we need a superior argument, you know.
Then Brother Stephen Afulukwe said that it all started with Zamfara State 20 years ago. Yeah, that I wanted to put that question up, but I think you already answered it because it was Zamfara that started the Sharia.
Yeah, Sisi Zogu said
2001.
You know.
We have Pastor Obi the Chris Adwaka also said 2000.
So if you know the answer, if you're confident about your answer, come in here and present your evidence. You know, we have the link pinned. We also have the phone number rolling down the aisle, the screen. I mean, so come in and give us your 2 cents. Let us know that you understand this information. Come and speak to our people. You know, because we need to cement these things in our brain for us to be able to move forward and understand what is the next step. Why it's important for we all to be in tune towards the next step, for us to understand what is required of us as citizens of those of that contraption. We need to understand some of these things. All these step by step approach that we are taking will eventually lead us to where we're going. We need people to begin to understand that. So, Pastor Oduaka. Eduaka. Okay, so let me not mess up your name. Good
Let's
job.
call him Pastor Obi the Chris. I think Obi that.
Yes, so that to be easier for us and our tongue.
What is the answer? Since no one is coming up, give them the answer.
Yeah, so they got it. 2000 was when the Sharia territory decided to move on. So that's a very good one. So for Sisi Zogo 2001, maybe, but 2000 was when it started.
And that showed that they had plan, because 1999 they brought the constitution that moved away from everything
secular. Exactly.
Introduced all Sharia, everything into it, because they knew where they were going. This is why we are telling our people that are saying, oh, let's go to war, let's go. I say, the Fulanese did not even fight you. They fought you with paper.
Paper.
They went and sat in and built their strategy and conquered you with
Yeah.
paper. Now you that you have resources in the land, you want to invite them to come and bomb your
Destroy
place
it.
and destroy the thing that you built over the years. If as they are, they knew to use paper to conquer you. So 1999, they brought that illicit 1999 constitution that introduce everything Sharia into the secular nation that we're trying to build. And by the time our people now set up and said, no, 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 you're not going to do this. By 2000, they moved in and seceded from Nigeria to build their Sharia country that they want to build. So as far as we are concerned, they have exercised their own self-determination.
Hello. Say
That's
that
right.
again.
They have exercised it. And we are saying, why will you not allow us to exercise our own? It is our
Duh.
right. If it is your right to introduce Sharia in your territory, it is also our right to decide to remain secular in our territory. It's as simple as that. That's self-determination.
Yeah, okay. We asked the brother Ola to give us the reason why he chose 1999. He said that they already conceived it in 1999. So, yeah. Well, yeah, I'm going to back him for that because
Yeah.
with what Sister we just said, that these people had it in mind.
Yes.
And that was why they put it in the constitution already.
Yes.
Because if you go to constitution, Sharia was mentioned, mosque was mentioned, Muslim was mentioned,
Grand Cadi was mentioned. Everything.
There was no Christianity anywhere.
No.
There was no church or whatever anywhere.
No.
So all these things were mentioned in the 1999 Constitution. So it's true. They already conceived it.
Yes.
Put it in a paper. And each time they go back and tell you that it is in their paper.
Yes. Sister Augusta, and our people were there in National Assembly doing all those things, representing us while they were doing this. Just like this other bill that they passed, electronic
bill.
That all the senators from Anambra State were absent. Whatever was absent. If Ekunife was absent, or Estelle Odua, they were all absent. Why they passed something like that, and tomorrow somebody will tell me I should wait for the politicians to deliver me 2023.
Yeah.
That's not going to happen.
Yeah.
Close shop, politicians, close shop. Politicians from our territory, from the alliance territory, close shop, because you have failed in your representation. You are not fit to represent us. We want to do what we need to do right now.
And sister, I just want to clear something for some people that are saying that, probably we're gay. I've had there was a time I was in an interview when one person was saying that the Ninas are against the Muslim and all that. No, we are not. Nigeria is supposed to be a secular country, period. So whatever religion that you are doing is none of our business. What is important is that it's a secular. The Muslims, they can practice their religion. The Christians can do. Even the Omenani can do. And the Orisha people can. It's supposed to be free for. Just do whatever you want to do and let us move on. That is
what see Yoruba now. Are they not 50-50?
Exactly.
They are working together.
Exactly.
Omodua and Ninas. They are using the UNAC protocol to move ahead. But they are 50-50. So anybody telling you is against this religion, that's not true.
That's not what we are saying.
Human rights. We are preserving human rights. It's about human rights. If you want to worship chicken, worship chicken.
That's a
you want to worship cockroach, worship cockroach. But you're not going to kill me because you want to worship cockroach. Go ahead and worship cockroach. Me, I worship what I want to worship. But we will have our nation and respect the human life, respect human rights.
Dignity.
Develop the damn place for your change, my dear. Develop the place. And make it livable for our people.
I'm telling you.
How is it that everybody else is going forward and we're going backwards?
Yeah.
Who wants to live in a country like that?
Because we are on reverse gear. We are reverse.
They can't on
want to move forward, and meanwhile, this thing is in reverse. You can't move forward like that.
Sad. By the way, we are on Facebook and we are on YouTube and we are on Twitter and Periscope. Periscope is for fancy people. So if you're fancy, you should be on Periscope. So we are, streaming through all these platforms. Please share, because if someone is not on this platform, they will be on this, they will be on that. YouTube is actually one of the good ones, only because it doesn't require you to log in to view any video. So if you're going to share, you know that your friends or family does not have Facebook, please don't give them Facebook now because they can't log in. Send them the YouTube version so they can actually get it and watch, because we need to go home. We are tired of dealing with people that want to be drinking cow milk in the morning when I want to go and do a research and see how I can up my business. It's not, we are not in the same universe, so we need to go home. And the only way we can go home sooner is if we begin to understand what we need to do as a citizen of that place and let people that are been using us all along to foster their family and prosper themselves using all our resources while we run in circle and now if we don't die from their doctor that scored two. Can you imagine the doctor that scored two having surgery on you? He will definitely forget rag inside your stomach. So if you're not running from that, you will die on the road because nothing is built, or you'll be like one of those people that was on TV the other day crying because they can't even get to their home. The road has divided into two. They can't get to their home and has government which government?
Oh,
Not non-existent one.
non-existent one.
So you can lament all you want. You don't have any government. Come on board, join the moving target, join the moving train to accept determination location because we all need this thing badly. If not for us as parents, we need to leave an inheritance for our children, and this freedom that we're looking for will be one of those inheritance. If we
Sisters,
yes.
I want to add something. Like what happened with brother Ola right now. Some people say 2000. He said 1999. Now, in some quarters, they can sit down and argue for 24 hours. One is shouting 2000, the other one is shouting 1999, and there'll be chaos everywhere. But because on this platform, we champion discussion. We said, why did you say 1999? You see, your reasoning, which is what we're telling our people. We do not need to fight about this freedom restoration project. We do not want to fight. We don't need to fight ourselves over it. We tell you this is what it is. You ask us, why do you say it is this? And you say it is this. We say, why did you say it? You see, the superior argument. By the time you say, we'll not say, oh, what you're saying makes sense. This is why. You see that?
Yes.
It's as simple as that. Please, we do not need to fight ourselves. We need to listen to ourselves.
That's true. We need to listen to ourselves. I want to comment one of our brothers on YouTube. We are just focused on Facebook. So let me just comment him. His name is Osa Ahua Basimwe. I'm sure I did not.
You just killed it. You didn't kill the name. My brother from Benin. Please, forgive us. Whatever we call is okay.
It's okay because some brother Osa is paying attention on YouTube. So that's why we're saying we are everywhere. So wherever you are, we'll be able to recognize you. Please keep it coming. All right, Sister Muna, continue. We have a few more minutes because we need to
view on YouTube. And if you're on Twitter, please let us know that you can see us as well. We need to share this information far and wide. So on April 17th, NIDA declared how many days of consultation and sensitization. On April 17th, NIDA declared how many days of consultation and sensitization. So if you know the answer, log it in there. If you want to be like our brother Ola, and let us know that we conceive it the day before, it's equally good because maybe even weeks before, you just come up with a superior argument. So if you know the answer, put him down there for us. Our brother Stephen Osahe said, not only superior argument, the intelligent delivery of your facts.
Yes, I was about to read it out. I said, yes. That is true.
Yes.
It's a no-brainer.
Yes. Wow, this has really warmed our hearts because, our hard work of coming out here as mothers and wives and sisters and everything else, we are intentional about the freedom of our people. So not that we don't want to sleep in on Saturday, we are super busy during the week, but because we want more. Like ACTP said, you must continue to work on it until you see results.
Mm-hmm.
We are working on it. We are persevering. We are not giving up. It's not comfortable. There's so many things that we could have been doing on Saturday morning, but we chose to mingle with our people so that they can understand where we're going and we can get home faster. These things are important to us because our children's future are in danger. We need this thing as badly. You don't even know. We need this like how do you say oxygen? As
Mm-hmm.
bad as you need oxygen.
Mm-hmm.
You need this information as bad as you
But you know, it's so painful. Every day your heart breaks when you see people like here that some of them are not even as intelligent as our people. You see them going forward, having second chance, third chance, fourth chance, fifth chance. But my people, if they just fail jump once, that's the end of their life. That's the end of destiny. Survival of the fittest. You say, no,
Mm-hmm.
no, 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 this is not good enough. Our people can do better. Our people
Mm-hmm.
deserve to live a better life. And that's why we're on this. And we're not going to stop, like Sister
Mm-mm.
Mona said, until we get the result that we're looking for.
well, why would we
Bam-
stop? Are we making money off of this? Are we
No.
getting popularity off of this? We just want more for
No.
our children. We just want more. Can you guys appreciate that? We just want more for our children. We just want more for our children. We just want more for our people. There is no reason for us to sit somewhere else and be enjoying life when our people are languishing. We want more. We want more. And if you are a head of the household, you're not doing what you're supposed to do. This is the time for you to start being responsible to God. You need to tell God that your God should hold you accountable for the things that He put you on this earth to do. We need to go home. We can no longer sit around and want somebody else to do it. Some people will say, "Oh, women are the people in charge now. Go on and go in the front." That's not normal. If you have that thinking, you need to have a rethink. It's not normal for your women to be in the front. Be part of what is being done.
We'll do it
Be the leader
together.
that you need to be.
We'll
We
do
need
it
to do it
together.
together
Men,
because we're
women.
all in this together.
Yes.
So, what is the answer? I forgot what was the question.
We have a brother Sydney, 120 days is it? He also said that we are still on it till the end of August. We have brother Steve, he said 120 days. We have, this must be a sister, Ginika Chidebube, also has 120 days. Yes. So, yeah, that's correct.
What was the question, though?
120 days.
What was the question?
The question was how many days? How many days of consultation and sensitization did Nina offer
Yeah.
from April the 17th? Actually,
It,
yeah. So
okay, let me explain a little bit to them. And the activation of the people's power. The essence of doing this is for the international community, the diplomats, and the people, the general people, to be aware. You can see the first 90 days was given to the federal government, and it ended on the 17th of March. And then we moved and gave 30 days to the elected officials, and it ended on the 17th of April. From that day, the people's power was activated. That is, all the stakeholders, both local and external. Because you remember, we keep telling you that there's a segment of this proposal that has to do with international imperative. That's all the international stakeholders, people that invested in our land. They need to understand what is going on and why we are choosing this solution. So, and that is going on. So the diplomatic community, they are on board. US, UN, everybody. For those that are shouting and saying, UN, come and help us. Help you do what? If you're inviting somebody to come to your house and say, come and help me work, and I enter your house, that I don't even know what to do. Or no. So please stop. Key into what Nines is doing and understand why each step is important and why we need to do it the way we're doing it. Thank
So
you.
to add to it, we already know it's 120 days. Now we want specific. When is our 120 days expiring? What date?
Somebody's already
I
asking.
know what date and what time? What time and what date that the 120 days is expiring? We know some people are so they are so fast. So please, if you know the answer, just put it date and time.
brother Ola Ben Ola says expires August 17. Sydney says This is so specific. So our brother Steven said he expires 12:59. What is, let me put it up. I
He
can't
said
read
12
it.
midnight.
He said
Like
it
12
expires
midnight.
23.
Our brother Steve Osahe has a different answer. He said 16th of August at 23:59. That's a good one. Pastor Adraka said 19th of August. That one is giving us extra days. Our brother Allah came back and said 11:59 August 17, 2021. Mm-hmm. So, Sister Aisha, Sister Aisha, you don't have answer. You need answer.
That is funny.
Brother Steve Osahe, why do you have your own at 16? And Pastor Adraka, why do you have a different date?
And while we're waiting for the answers, so for I was gonna share the screen for our 16 steps. I don't know what the heck this is showing. No, that's not what I want to show. Um, that we are almost at the end of this journey. That if only we can understand what we need to do next, by the time you know it, we'll reach our destination. So the question is, are you ready? Do you understand what we need you to do? Do you understand the role that you have to play? Do you understand um, where we are going? Share. All right, it's a little bit blurry while we're waiting. Okay, Sister Augusta, are they done with the answer? Because once I have a screen on, I can't see what's going on in the background.
Yes, yes. I didn't hear back from Pastor Obidi and also from Brother Steve. They have different dates from the others, and yes, the answer is August 17th at 11:59 p.m. on the dot. You can also say 12 midnight. But 12 midnight start counting from the next day. And for Ola that said no, yeah, I think, yeah, 11:59 p.m. or 23:59 GMT hours.
Pastor Chris is becoming a mathematician. He said plus or minus 2.
Oh, what did he say? Let me see.
And it's interesting. And that's what we talk about understanding. If
Mhm.
somebody now says, oh, yeah, that's a plus or minus. And there's no need for argument. There's no need for war. There's no need for anarchy. We understand ourselves and say, yes, this is what we want. We want freedom. We want self-determination. Oh, why do you want to do it this way? Oh, okay, let me compliment you what you're doing because I now understand what you're doing. But if you don't understand what I'm doing, you'll be fighting me unnecessarily. But if you understand where I'm going, if you're not a criminal, because we keep talking about criminality, it's only criminals that will say this is on board, this is what we have achieved, this is why this has happened, and you want to do it your own, you want to reinvent the wheel. That means you're a criminal. I don't need to call you a criminal. You know that you're a criminal. Because if you're not a criminal, you will say, okay, I've not done anything. You have done all that I set out to do. So let me team up with you. But for you to say, no, I want to go and do my own separately, that means you want to steal from our people. The job has finished.
Yeah, and that's why I put up this system. So for some of our people that are still confused about, oh, why don't you join here and join here? Join what? Can the person provide this kind of information for us, please?
I wonder.
So if you're looking to join, I put this up on purpose, it has nothing to do with what we're doing today. But I just wanted you to remember that when you are saying join here, join there, can they give you their protocols? Can they give you their strategies? Can they give you their plan? Can they give you their timeline? So that you will know what you're following. Because Onyaho can sing very well and they look nice, and when they wear Versace, they look like a GQ person, and you're thinking they know what they're doing. Can you ask for evidence of the work they have done and where they are going with the work? Not intimidating someone, not screaming and sending multiple WhatsApp platforms, but actually have something tangible. I keep using this word today, tangible as to how we're going to get to our destination. The work has been done for my people. The work has been done for us, my people. This is a case of a door that is unlocked. Because you saw it close, you're thinking, oh, let me not even go in there because it's locked. All we're saying is that push, and you can see that that door is open for you. The work has been done. Let's begin. And our brothers are not even brothers and sisters that have been doing this, but they're not even asking for credit. All they're asking is for you to understand what you need to get your freedom. And I know that is not too much to ask. So again, you can find that timeline on Lower Niger Congress Facebook account. You can find it on their website. A lot of things, have been created for you to understand all these protocols. So please do your part. Be the good citizen. Log in, learn more, ask questions, call people to ask for better understanding. And we need to go home. Our children can no longer. This whole thing is not sustainable anymore. Our children can no longer survive in this chaos. We are not interested in them surviving this. Neither are we interested in them being okay with any little thing that is being done. New politician, what people will be dancing around. Nah. You shouldn't even know. My mayor is living next door to me. I don't even talk to him. But it does that stop me from being my mayor?
No.
Does it stop me from driving my car?
Buhari said because you did not vote for him, that you are 5%. And if you are 5%, he's not going to develop your land. And you people are standing and watching and listening to that nonsense.
And it's going to take money from your land. That is
yes, you take money from your 5%. Yes.
And develop Niger.
Yes. You will now go and develop Niger. And then we have heard abomination. We have heard all sorts of arrow from Ndi Fulani. And what was bothering us as Umuada is, how will our men sit down and listen to this nonsense?
And do nothing.
For years. I'm not even saying that, okay, I'm saying, I'm even crying for the time that we wasted. We're not talking about stopping. We are moving on to finish. But what is even paining me is that Chineke Ekweni Hojo. How are we going to redeem the 100 years that we wasted?
Mm-hmm.
It's so it's atrocious. I can't imagine it.
Precious.
It's terrible. But the good news is that we're here now. For the first time in our lifetime, we are actually doing something tangible to free our people. This is it, people. So we are going to be joining our next
so our brother Steve is saying something. He's saying midnight of 16th of August. That is adding it to 17th. You see, the beauty of it is that he's showing you what he did to get his answer.
Exactly.
What we're telling our people, like if you school in America, usually they will tell you no answer is wrong or right, but they want you to prove it. Exactly. What is the essence? For you to be critical, to think. Because the more you think, the more your brain will work. That's what in exam in America, they'll give you a open book exam. If the exam you're writing, they say, bring all the textbooks you have, all the notebook you have. Sometimes they will give you cheat paper. They say, bring a page of cheat paper where you will write everything that you know you want to use to write this exam. Bring it. Are these the people we are competing with in this world?
I wonder.
So my people, this is 2021. We cannot do things the way they did it in 1805. We had 3 women in 1929 that did wonderful things. Igbo women, 3 of them.
About women
riots. Right. But we're saying that this is 2021. You do not expect us to do it the way they did it. That will not be okay. So
these women didn't have internet, they didn't have anything, but what they did is what defined the men in our eastern region, because they now make them to realize that for no reason should they be taxed over their property. So they fought. So if they did not have internet, they did not have, what they have was what is that gong that they used to, and the word of mouth.
Yes.
And it went round.
And they speak through markets. Through markets.
It went round.
Information. Networking. They did all. Brave women. We are proud of them. But we're saying, this is 2021. Things have changed. We're going to get the same and even better result with different approach. Because this is 2021. We have technology today. We have internet today. Please, those that are calling war to our land, anyway, you have learned in a better way. We pray you have learned to know that we do not need to go into anarchy to get what we're looking for. It's our right. We don't need to fight to get it. We don't need to fight ourselves. We just need to listen to ourselves and understand what we're saying. And if what you are pushing for, it is substandard to what your brothers have achieved, then be noble enough to say, my brother, go ahead. I will support you in what you're doing because we're looking for the same thing. Thank you.
Thank you, sisters. I'm looking for the Zoom information to put on the link for our brothers and sisters to join. So we can
I like what Brother Steve is saying. He said, what we have done for 60 years is kiss all kinds of frogs. We never building a nation. Remain a loose people. So we are tired of kissing frogs. Yes.
Hey, we kissed all the frogs. Instead of turning into princess, we became we died in the Mediterranean Sea and become slave in somebody else's land.
Oh, man.
Horrible.
Terrible, terrible. But you know what? Like we said, for the first time, we are doing the right thing. For the first time, we are going.
Yep.
We are marching to a location. We are like consistently in a track to get into our final destination. So
and you can see the reaction. Our enemies are running, coming out with making us most of mistakes. Some of the things they're saying right now, when you listen, you say, "Oh my goodness, you did not say that." There's too much pressure on them. They're making mistakes.
And as now constitutional amendments, constitutional demandments, constitutional
construction.
They don't know where they are going.
No.
You know, so
there's no constitution.
Constitutional review.
What are you amending? There's no constitution. What you have is fraud.
Mm-hmm.
What are you amending? Do you amend fraud? You amend a fraudulent check?
Nope.
You should be criminalized. You should be taken to prison. That's what you do. You and that your paper, two of you, inside prison.
Yep.
Awesome. All right. So I have posted the link for the transition to the next mega conference. We are also, you're going to see it on our page as well. So please join us. Share. Have people come in. This is one thing, Elizabeth, like one little child was saying, I need to go to London and get the gold from Elizabeth. Elizabeth did not see this one coming because they planted all this in our land for so long. And we're busy fighting each other while they're busy taking resources and developing their own land.
Yep.
So this is a sight to behold. Don't forget to share. Again, we're going to be streaming this on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter, as well as Periscope. So join us, share. And if you need more information, you can contact us directly. That phone number that it was on the screen, which is +1 774 338 0942. You can call that number as a regular number, or you can send a message, or you can call it as a WhatsApp, or also send a message. So we are going home, people. We are going home. We are no longer interested in kissing frogs. I'm so afraid of frogs because if I get the hands, they will jump up. So we've done enough kissing.
Yes,
And,
why should you kiss frog when you are the owner of the land?
I'm telling you, that is domination.
You own the entire thing and you still have to kiss some frog.
Can you imagine?
Assess it.
We don't need to kiss white frog or black frog or red frog.
Or even frog that has
no frog at all.
No frog at all.
You own the resources. You own the power. Oh my goodness. Unbelievable.
All right, so we're ending, and we'll see you guys on the other side in 5 minutes. Thank you so much for engaging us. Thank you so much for showing us that you're learning. For those that are still shy in the background, it's okay. You can go on our Facebook or our YouTube and look at our videos to learn more. You can also go to ninasffn.org or www.freedomfromnigeria.com. So we've done it for you guys, people. Just key in, understand the strategy, and we'll be home before you know it. And we're using this medium to ask you guys, please, the young ones that are stealing goat meat, cow meat, cell phone, church money, Beacon, please
stop burning
in the name of the Lord.
Stop.
I promise you guys, if we have our nation, these people are so smart. We've shown you guys the example today. You will not find them in that condition, please.
Never.
These are misguided. They're on Facebook, getting information, thinking that's how life is. We just need to teach them a lesson and use it as a mercy that we're all asking for from God. Please, don't burn them alive. Please. Don't cut off their manhood. Please
Please.
don't do anything like
Please.
that. They
Please.
are not our problem. The Fulanis and the politicians are our problem, not our brothers.
You are not attacking the politician that is stealing your money. You're attacking somebody that just stole $5, 5 naira. It doesn't make
It's
sense.
unbelievable.
We are begging you. Our phone numbers are always on there. If you feel like you're so hurt that they took your money, send us some information. Let's see what we can do. Don't kill our brothers, please, or our sisters for that matter.
Beg
Whether
you.
they kidnap a child is the condition. Because some people are not able to withstand the hell that they're going through. They don't have, especially the widows and the young ones that do not have any parents. Please, please, no more killings. Because and we're trying to keep our land clean. We've already killed enough. We've already aborted enough. We've already done it all. Hotel is everywhere. Unkenane has already happened. Let's not add the killing. You've already embarrassed them enough by posting them on Facebook. Their
Yes.
face has been seen. That's enough damage. The person, unless if they're on drugs, they will do it again. That posting on Facebook, touching his private area is enough damage. Please
Yes.
let
And
him learn his lesson.
yes, and please be watchful. Let us be vigilant. Check around. If you see a baby, somebody is trying to steal a baby, don't say it's not your baby and look the other way. Watch and say, Madam, why are you taking that baby? If you see a woman carrying a baby, is crying and crying and crying, you ask the woman, is it your child? What is happening? Ask questions, please. Don't close your eyes and wait to burn somebody. Pay attention. If you see somebody trying to take something that belongs to another person, please pay attention. Interrogate the person. Interrogate. If you see somebody dropping a bag of bomb and you say carry that thing you're dropping, carry it. So let's be watchful, let's pay attention rather than wait to burn people at the end of the day. Thank you.
Thank you, our people. We love you guys. Thank you for engaging us today. We will see you guys back at the same time here on Saturday next week. Bye. We'll see you guys on the other side. Please don't forget to log in.
Get your people to log in, please. It's the mega conference. Every part of the lower Niger will be there. Log in, because.
And you listen to men and women of intelligence.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Thank you.